But let's go to chapter 9, verse 29.
Fight those who do not believe in Allah and the last day, nor comply with what Allah and his messenger have forbidden, nor embrace the religion of truth from among those who were given the scripture, until they pay the tax willingly, submitting fully, humbly.
Okay, now, according to this passage, why are the Muslims commanded to fight the people of the book? The verse itself.
Because they went against Allah and his messenger.
How did they go against Allah and his messenger?
They didn't believe in them.
Thank you. I respect that. So why are they being fought? Because they rejected Allah and his messenger and did not forbid what he forbade, right?
Okay.
Do you agree? I mean, it's right there, the verse. I mean, you can read in Arabic for us. It's going to say the same thing.
I agree with this verse.
Good. So you're agreeing in front of everyone that the Quran is telling you fight Jews and Christians solely because they don't believe in Muhammad and don't prohibit what Muhammad prohibited. So that means you should be fighting us if you have the military prowess to do so, proving what Hussein had said earlier.
No, we don't.
Okay, so this verse again. Let's go through the verse again. What are the reasons why Muslims are to fight the people of the book? The verse, without commentary, meaning Kunaini, Kafi, Bukhari. What does it say? Read it for us.
Yeah, because they don't believe in the Prophet.
Okay, I don't believe in your Prophet. So if you have the upper hand and you have enough military prowess and you have a bona fide leader, someone that you look to as the leader, an imam, whatever, ayatollah, whatever you want to call him, would he then order you, in light of this verse, to fight me, fight Hussein, fight Emmanuel, because we don't believe in Muhammad, we don't believe all of the Quran, we don't prohibit what he prohibited? Not because we attacked you. The verse doesn't say they attacked you. Nowhere does it say fight them because they attacked you. It doesn't say that. It says fight them because they don't believe like you. So would you then fight us? Because we don't want to believe in Islam. We don't want to believe in Muhammad. We don't want to believe in Allah.
So, a quick question: why are you universalizing this verse? Why should we not read the chapter in its entirety? Why are you universalizing?
And show me where it is particularized. Show it to me. Show me where this passage is particularized to a specific time and place. Where does it say that? It says, fight those who do not believe.
No, but this verse is part of a greater chapter, is it not?
Okay, read it. I'm saying you can read the first 28 verses, and it doesn't change the contextual meaning of 29, because I'm aware of what verses 1 to 28 say, but 29 is now speaking about fighting a different group from that mentioned previously, from verses 1 to 28. I'm very familiar with the context. So what in this verse makes it particular to a specific people at a specific time, when verses 30 to 31 actually show you the reason why you're fighting them is because of their beliefs? Because in 30, it goes on to say, and the Jews say Uzair is the son of Allah, and the Christians say that the Messiah is the son of Allah, and in this, they imitate the disbelievers of old. How perverse they are, may Allah fight them. So again, if I read 29, 30, and 31, where does it say in that context that the reason why the Muslims are to fight the Jews and Christians is because they've attacked Muslims, as opposed to attack the Jews and Christians for their belief? Read it for me, 29 and 31.
Is the Jews say Ezra is the son of Allah, while Christians say the Messiah is the son of Allah. Such are their baseless assertions, only parroting the words of earlier disbelievers. May Allah condemn them. How can they be deluded from the truth? They have taken their rabbis and monks as well as the Messiah, the son of Mary, as lords besides Allah. Even though they were commanded to worship none but one God, there is no God worthy of worship except him. Glorified is he above what they associate with them.
So where does it say that the reason why Muslims fight Jews and Christians because Jews and Christians attack them physically and threaten them militarily, as opposed to attack them because of their beliefs? So as you're thinking about it, if right now your leader, that the Shia all agree, can lead them to battle, says, go and fight the Jews and Christians because of their perverse beliefs, would you join them and would you be okay with it?
So you're asking me if my imam, my infallible imam, commanded me to, would I do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would.
Okay, thank you. Now, you're honest and I respect that. Now when you attack me, does the Quran then allow you, and I hope you're going to be honest in answering this, and I think you are because you're not ashamed of your religion. Now let's say your infallible imam says, okay, go and attack these people in America because of their beliefs. Then you take my women folk captive, even married ones. Do you agree, per chapter 4, verse 24 of the Quran, Surah An-Nisa, that means you can then take my women folk, whether it's my mother or my wife or my daughter, and have sex with them because now they're your property, according to chapter 4, verse 24.
That's
yeah,
not.
yeah,
Say it. Wait. Yeah, what? Say it.
yeah. I believe we can take right hand possessions.
Good. See, now I respect you because you're not ashamed. You just admit in front of everyone that if your infallible Imam says, go fight the Jews and Christians because of their belief, not that they attacked you, because of their belief, you would do it, and then you would take my wife or my mother or daughter, and you can have sex with them because you can have right-hand possessions. I'm glad you admit that. So you just admit, even a married woman, you would take her and you'd have sex with her. And you see why we despise your religion? Because you just admit you would take my wife and you would have sex with her, committing adultery, and also this would be called rape because no sane woman who's been taken captive would gladly have sex with her captor, especially when her husband's alive. So thank you. This is why we despise your religion.
Okay, but the same thing is in the Bible. What's your point?
Actually, no. My Bible does not allow anyone to take a married woman and rape her. Do you want me to answer you? Deuteronomy 21, 10-14 shows your Quran pales in comparison because in Deuteronomy 21, 10-14, a revelation given 2,200 years before Muhammad, it says, when you are fighting and there's a captive woman, you are to marry her. You don't take her and rape her and then sell her off. You give her the status of a wife. And if you divorce her, you let her go. You cannot sell her. This command was given 2,200 years before your Quran, showing this command is much more morally superior to your Quran.
Well, isn't it the Quran in chapter 9, verse number 29, order the Muslims to fight and to kill all the Christians, either they pay the jizya and they convert, or they die.
If it's in the time of war, I wouldn't worry about it.
Hold on, my friend.
But
my friend, hold
it's not.
Okay, and
yes,
in the time of war, but the Christian did not wage war on you. It's you waging war. Read with me carefully. This is your Quran. This is Ibn Kathir, and let us go to verse number 9 because this is many. Here he's explaining wahum saghirun, etc. You speak Arabic, I'm assuming, do you?
Yes.
Okay, that's wonderful, and then we can even read in Arabic. But let us go in our English now. Fight against those who believe not in Allah, nor the last days, nor what is forbidden, which is forbidden by Allah and His Messenger, and those who acknowledge not the religion of the truth from the people of the scriptures. Okay, why he want to fight them? Because they don't acknowledge the following things: the last day of Islam, what is forbidden by Islam, and the Messenger of Islam. Do I agree? Okay, so what is the reason to kill them? Because they don't acknowledge, and I think the verses are clear. Now let's read Ibn Kathir. Until they pay the jizya with willing and submission and feel themselves subdued. And read carefully. Ibn Kathir now is making his commentary.
Subdued. Where does it say that?
Here we go. This is what the Quran is saying. You speak Arabic, right? It says Saghirun. Saghirun. Saghirun means subdued, humiliated. Okay. Because of that, look what it says. Fight against those who believe not in Allah, nor the last, etc. to the end of the verse. And then it says, this honorable ayah was revealed with the order to fight the people of the book. After the pagan were defeated, so Muhammad now he killed all the enemy. Who's left? He killed the Jews. He killed the he killed the Arab. Now it's time to finish those Christians and Jews. So the people enter into Allah religion in large numbers. So Muhammad now have a big army because people are scared, terrified, and the Arabian Peninsula was secure under Muslim control. Allah commanded His Messenger to fight the people of the scriptures, Jews and Christians. On the ninth years of the Hijrah, He prepared an army to fight the Roman. It's not the Roman who fought him. He sent a letter to the Romans saying, convert or die. Now, you said to me, Islam teaching you that you have your religion, I have mine, there's no compulsion in religion, blah. So this is in the beginning. You see, what you speak Arabic and you should know better that in Islam there's something is called abrogation.
Yeah,
when Muhammad he was weak, he said, okay, you have your religion, I have my religion, because he cannot force them. Wait, why you are quoting for me a verse which is abrogated? It's not valid. Because Al-Kafirun, Al-Kafirun and the other verse is not valid. It's abrogated by the chapter of At-Tawbah.